Okay, you were asking about subtraction with long division, and why is it that you change the sign of the product? You know, why is it that when you multiply in the long division, that when what you get and you put down underneath it, that you change the signs? And I'm going to show you what the math principle is behind it. In previous sections, you learned how to handle when there's a negative in front of a set of parentheses, and that it meant it was being multiplied by an invisible one, -1. And so what that did, when you multiply anything by -1, it changes the signs to the opposite of what they were. And so when you're under here and you have something written here, we're trying to subtract a whole set of something. We're subtracting a whole set. See how this looks like that problem up there? But there's more to it. Yeah, so this would cause all the signs to change. And so like this one would be -3x plus 5. What it really comes into is subtraction. Later on, you learned how to take this set minus this set. And they said, you know what? Do add the opposite. Change this to addition. And when you do that, that changes all these signs because you're multiplying by a -1 here. So you're really going to add the set of -3x squared minus 4 plus 7 over here. And so you change the problem to addition so that it's easier to work with. So you say, okay, now I have a -3x squared, -4x plus 7, and I just combine like terms then. I don't have to think subtraction. I just put it together. So this is a -1x squared, this is a -9x, and this is plus 11. So that's the idea here, is we're trying to take this set, 4x squared plus 6x, and we're trying to subtract the set. Let's see, if we wanted to do this, we'd have a 2x up on top. So that would give us 4x minus 2x. So we'd have this set minus this set. And we would treat it just like we did this problem here. So we're going to change it to addition and change the signs of everything in the second set. And so now we can go, okay, oops, that's squared. Sorry. Lost my exponent there. Okay, so now we have 4x squared plus 6x added to a -4x squared plus 2x. And so when we do that, and so what I do, when I don't get into all this complicated stuff when I'm working it out, I don't even put the parentheses around it. I just know whatever I write down here, the result, I can just change the sign to the opposite of whatever's there. And so this cancels out, and this becomes 6 plus 2. That's 8x right there. So that's what's happening.